All right, we're just about ready. Okay, awesome. My name is Lee Meyer. If we have not met yet, and I am a mom of four in Washington State, go ahead, come on in and join me. We're going to be talking about passive income and how to make $10,000 this month. Specifically, I'm going to be giving you the 4 steps to be able to bring in passive income this month, even as a beginner, even as somebody who is brand new to making money in the online space. That's what we're going to be going over this morning. I am so excited to have you here, so excited for you to be joining me. This is an incredible opportunity that I found just 4 months ago, a way for me to be able to get my time back with my kids, a way for me to be able to actually automate my entire sales process so that I can go through my day being able to be present with my kids, knowing that I have a system that is out there working for me to bring me in daily pay. So this is my website right here, and you can go here right now to get my 6-figure blueprint, empoweredpassiveincome.com. When you get here, you're going to see a place to put in your email. When you put that in, you're going to get a video with the 6-figure blueprint from me. And this is going to break exactly down how this works and what you need to do to hit 6 figures passively, and to do it in a way where you're only putting in 2 hours a day. Now, this didn't sound real to me because I was coming from a place of trading my time for dollars, of always having to work harder if I wanted to make more money. So if I wanted to make more money, I had to put in, like, if I wanted to double my income, I had to put in double of the work. And so to be able to, I was at the place of where I was running out of time in the day. There just wasn't enough time in the day to be able to keep up with bills, to be able to keep up with all of those extra expenses that kept popping up month after month, those medical bills and car repair bills and the dishwasher breaks and the another appliance breaks. And then, oh, by the way, you need a new roof and the house needs painted, and all these extra things that were tens of thousands of dollars of what they were adding up to, and going, okay, making a few bucks here, a few bucks there. I'm never going to get there at this rate. I'm never going to be able to get to that place where I'm covering all my expenses, not having to worry about getting through the month, let alone like getting things like debt paid off, getting ahead in my finances. And if you're in that same struggle and you're in that same place where you're going, okay, the math just isn't working out, because that's what it was for me, is I kept going, okay, the math isn't working out here. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just not sleep at night and work my side hustle to be able to pay for all of these things? Like, coming up with $10,000-$15,000 for things that need done around the house, like just to put on a new roof, just to get the paint, all of those things. Like, that was becoming an impossible situation. This frustration of going, okay, like, I'm not going to get there. Something has to change. Like, just, being able to make it through the month, being able to get all of those just basic needs of, okay, I've got a medical bill, I've got this, that, or the other thing, but then let alone all of these other bigger expenses on top of it. Like, I cannot continue to live with that stress. And so, Roy, you said you're currently jobless for 6 months. Please suggest me some good online work. So this program that I am sharing with you is a fantastic way. We've had people who have gone from being homeless, or on the verge of homelessness. We've had people who are jobless in that same situation that you are in. We have a mom who actually not lost just one of her jobs, but she lost both of her jobs. A mom of 2 kids go and get started, and then suddenly see this turnaround of seeing money come in, being able to learn the skills to be successful in an online place, and she was like on the verge of getting kicked out onto the streets with her 2 kids. She got started, and then just like less than a year later, she's buying a house in cash for her family. And she was in that same exact place as you, where she was out of work. And so I want you to know that there is hope for you, whatever your situation is, whether you're in that dire need of like, yeah, you lost your job, something's got to give, something's got to change. You need a way to be able to bring in money now, or you're at that place like I was of just going, okay, something has got to change. There is no way that the numbers are just working out through the month. So I would encourage you to go here right now, Roy, empoweredpassiveincome.com. My name is Lee Meyer. I'm a mom of four, and I got started with this passive income stream for myself 4 months ago. When you go here, you're going to see a place to put in your email. Put that in, and then that is going to get you my 6-figure blueprint on the very next page. This is going to explain step by step by step by step how to make money online and how to bring in that income right away that you need, because that was the thing that the position that I was in as well, where I needed a way to be able to bring in money now. I didn't have time to sit around and wait. My kids were growing up. My oldest is almost going to be 15 like next month, and I'm going, okay, something's got to give because I'm running out of time. I just want to be able to enjoy the family that I'm given. I just want to be able to go out and have enough, to more than just get by, to be able to actually go out and make memories with them now before it's too late and they're grown and gone. Like, I believe that you were created for more than just getting by, that you were created for more than just struggling through life. And so that is exactly what we're going to be talking about this morning, is step by step. I'm going to show you exactly how this works and how to bring yourself, your family, into that place of abundance where you're seeing money come in, where you're seeing that abundant provision, where you're seeing God provide for you and your family through this, because that is what this has been for me. It has taken me from that place of making a few bucks here, a few bucks there, $10 here, $20 there. It does not stack up fast enough, to being able to bring in sales, hundreds of dollars at a time, that actually puts a dent in things, that actually takes me out of that struggle and does it in a way where I actually have my time back with my family. And so to be able to bring in $900 at a time and going, okay, $900, another 900, another 900, like that's $2,700. That stacks up so much faster from that place where I was making a few bucks here, a few bucks there. I did not think, when I heard about making $900 in a day, like being able to bring in $900 at a time, I didn't think that it would work for me. But what I didn't know, that this was actually the best selling program. I also did not know that $1.2 billion is being spent every single day in this industry of online business, in this industry of digital products, in this industry where people are going online to learn skills, where they're going online to learn how to have an online business, how to create income from home. And this right here is the biggest industry out there, where $1.2 billion is being spent every single day. And this is the number that has been identified by Forbes. This is the biggest niche out there, the biggest industry out there, but it's also the fastest growing industry out there, where this number, like right now, currently today, there will be $1.2 billion spent in the e-learning industry on digital products. That is the background that I was coming from, was the opposite of that, of physical products, where I was having to handle each and every item. I was having to replenish that inventory. I was having to have cost of goods with each of those items. I was having to do all of the shipping with each of those items. So to be able to go from that to suddenly, oh, I've got something digital that I can sell over and over and over again, and not ever have any cost of goods, not even have any ongoing expenses, and not have to worry about any of that shipping. And I can actually automate the entire sales process. So that is that industry that I'm talking about, is digital products in the e-learning space. This is the biggest industry out there, believe it or not, like bigger than technology, bigger than any other industry that you can think of. This is where the most money is being spent every single day. $1.2 billion per day. But this is where it gets even more exciting is that $1.2 billion per day. This is actually set to nearly triple. Forbes has projected this to nearly triple over the next couple of years. So this is the number that is expected by 2027, which is just a couple of years away, is this number is actually going to be hitting $3 billion per day that is being spent in this industry. So why not you be able to make money in this industry? Why not you be able to tap into an industry where billions are being spent and where this growth is expected to happen? If there's any time to start learning the skills, to start getting in on something, it's when it is growing. It's not after that growth happens, but it's now, right? So I don't want you to go on another month, another year, whatever that is for you, without starting to learn these skills. What I am sharing with you today is something incredibly powerful. So empoweredpassiveincome.com, when you go here, you're going to see that place to put in your email. Put that in. That's going to get you my 6-figure blueprint, which is a video. It's a short video, but I promise it's going to answer all of your questions about exactly how this works. Watch it all the way through. And then underneath that video, you're going to see a button. Click that. That is going to take you over to where I've actually got 4 different products to help you get started in this industry, to help you tap in to a $1 billion a day industry, what's going to be hitting $3 billion per day. For those of you who are just hopping in here, my name is Lee Meyer. I'm a mom of 4 in Washington State, and I am so excited to be here sharing about this passive income stream with you because I have seen that change in my own family. I've seen that change in my own life of going, I'm struggling, I'm striving, is just not enough. I'm anxious and worried, like I can't sleep at night. I'm checking my bank account in the middle of the night. Am I going to have enough to be able to cover the bills that are coming out that next day? To coming into this place where I'm seeing $900, where I'm seeing $600, where I'm seeing $300 coming into my bank account and doing in a way where I'm not having to work harder, where I've actually got my time back with my family. So empoweredpassiveincome.com, this is where you're going to go to get all of that details, to learn exactly what this is that we are talking about. But I am so excited for you because I did not think that I would ever see $900 coming into my bank account in a single sale. Again, I was making a couple bucks here, couple bucks there, $10 here, $15 there. Like that was not stacking up fast enough for the kind of economy that we're living in, where the price of everything has essentially doubled. Since I started having kids, like the price of cars has doubled, the price of groceries has doubled, all of those things. And I'm going, okay, this is a hopeless situation. At the same time, we have more mouths to feed. I've got 4 kids. We're a family of 6. So to be able to see $900, I did not think that this would work for me. I was completely skeptical until I saw that first $900 come in. With this program, you actually get 4 income streams. So you get a $900 income stream, you get a $600 income stream, you get a $300 income stream, and a $100 income stream. That first sale that I got was actually our 100. I'm like, okay, this is awesome. And so I was like, okay, we're going to go out and celebrate. This happened passively. It happened. I actually laid down on the couch for a few minutes while the baby was taking a nap, woke up to this $100. I was like, we are going to go out and celebrate. I took my kids out to eat ice cream, celebrate with ice cream. While we were there, I had a $900 sale come in, $1,000 in a single afternoon of what had been taking me an entire month to make with my side hustle, an entire month of having to take time away from my family, of having to work hard day in and day out, and to be able to bring that amount of money in all at one time, and then to see another 900, to see another 600, to see 300, see more 100, to like, you guys will not know what this is like until you see this for yourself. So imagine like your phone dings, you pick it up and you're like, I just had $900 come in. I just had $600 come in. Like, how exciting would you be? How shocked would you be? For me, it was shock. For me, it was like, what just happened? For me, it was like, you've got to be kidding me. I couldn't believe what I was seeing on my phone. To be able to bring those amounts of money in for my family has been, when I say it's been life changing, I say that a lot, but it truly has been life changing. So, for those of you just hopping in here, my name is Lee Meyer. I'm a mom of four. So excited to be able to share this passive income stream with you. The reason why I am so passionate about this is because it has given me my time back with my kids. It has given me a way to be able to bring in real amounts of money for my family that actually stack up. And here is where, like, this is what I got really excited about when I started learning about this passive income stream, is that I didn't have to wait to get in on a $1 billion a day industry. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to come up with something to be able to teach. I had thought, okay, maybe 5 years down the road when my kids are older, maybe I'll have time to come up with something. Maybe I'll have time to be able to figure out how to teach online business. Like, I knew that's where I wanted to head. But what I didn't know is that I could actually get started now with products that were already created for me that are highly in demand. I'm going to go ahead and put that highly in demand products. And so with these products, what this allows you to do is something incredibly powerful. And that is to start bringing in money right away, to be able to hit the ground running and to not have to come up with something on your own. Because that was the place I was in, of like, I don't have the time to create something. I don't have the knowledge to create something. I don't want to tell somebody, okay, how to get a website. I don't want to do any of that tech work, but to be able to have products that are already done for me, and then to be able to have an automation system that is already out there working for me. Now, this consists of a website, and it also consists of what is called a sales funnel. Those are also like 95% done for me. And so to be able to have all of that, like, you do not know how incredible this is unless you have tried to put together a website yourself, unless you have tried to put together products yourself. I have gone that route, and it took me years to be able to see my first dollar of trying to struggle to figure out all of the tech behind a website, of trying to figure out the themes and all the different things. I spent so many nights, night after night, staying up late trying to put together my own website. And it was years before I saw my first dollar. So to be able to step into this, have a done for you website, have a done for you sales process, have a proven sales process that is proven to convert across our community, that is working for people from all walks of life, all ages around the world, and to be able to use that proven system to take somebody from just finding out about you, from just going to your website, from that place of just discovering you, and then coming to that place where they're converted over to a paying customer. That is all happening with that automation system. That is all happening without having to get on the phone with anybody. That is happening without having to bug friends and family. That is happening without having to DM people and be glued to a phone all day. But this automation system, again, this is 95% done for you. What this means is that is taking care of about 98% of your work. You've only got to do 2% of the work. And then this automation system is out there doing the rest of the work for you. It's doing all of that follow up with your customers. It's doing all of that selling and that telling for you. And it's basically the whole entire sales process is automated through a website, through what is called a sales funnel. So what this consists of, the web pages, again, you do not have to have the tech skills. You do not have to figure out how to build a website. We actually give you these. We give you the web pages, like, as part of the program, as part of the products. You are going to get your own website. You don't have to create that. So the very first thing is that web page. And on that web page that you get, this is like the most important part of this step. This is the most important part of that automation working. And this is where you're going to collect that email address from your potential lead. The thing is that you might not know is your email list is your income. Your email list, that is your consistent income. That's how you have a consistent income with this business, is by having an email list. We show you how to grow a following. We show you how to grow a brand. We show you how to grow that email list, because that email list, again, that is your income. That is your consistent income. In any online business, this is true. And so this webpage, you're going to collect that email address. And then from there, Again, we give you all of these pages. That is that video. This is my attempt at a play button. It didn't turn out so well. That is that video that explains exactly what this is. And then there's a button here underneath the video. And then as soon as somebody clicks that, then that is going to take them over to the final page where those 4 different products are available. Now, with all of these products, you are going to have your button set up. You're going to have your button already programmed to be able to get paid directly so that you're able to bring in those $900 sales that we've been talking about and bring them in at 100% profit. This is not an MLM. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not making somebody else rich, but this is about you having your own business. And because you've got these payment gateways set up where you want to get paid, whether that's PayPal or Stripe or Square or wherever that is, you're going to have those set up ahead of time so that when your customer gets from, just putting in their email, just discovering you, to clicking through and getting over to the product page, they're going to be able to click to pay you directly. Now, this is where it's really exciting is I've had multiple sales where they just come in, have just discovered me, and they're going, okay, I'm clicking through. I like what I see. I like what I'm going to learn. I have an automation system that's out there working for me. I want to be able to offer products that are in a $1 billion a day industry. I want to be able to hit the ground running with a done for me product with a proven sales automation system. And they're clicking through and purchasing within a matter of minutes of just going, okay, I just discovered you, just found out about you. They're a potential lead, and then converting over into a paying customer. That is happening through this automation system. So would you rather have an automation, like a website like this, where you're able to send people to, they can choose for themselves if this is right for them? You never have to hear the word no. Or would you rather have to be out there bugging friends and family? Would you rather have to be out there cold calling or on the DMing people, like randomly DMing people, go, hey, I've got something you might be interested in? You don't have to do any of that with this. This is a website that is out there working for you. Now, with this automation system, again, we give you this automation system for free. The other piece of this is not everybody is going to automatically go from, okay, I just found out about you, just went to your website, and then click over and purchase. More people are probably going to take a little bit more time. Yes, this conversion can happen quickly, and it does happen quickly, but more often than not, people are going to need a little bit of time to grow to know, like, and trust you. When you can do those 3 things, when you can grow that know, like, and trust factor, you will have money coming in. You will have people purchasing from you. And the way this happens is through an email automation sequence. This is set up as an email autoresponder. So this is my attempt at an envelope to represent an email. And with this, these emails are going to go out approximately 1 per day. And with these emails, the goal of them is to grow that know, like, and trust factor. Again, we give you these emails. We give you this sales funnel. We give you this automation. All you have to do is connect in your own website, connect in your own payment gateways. Now, with all of these emails, what you're going to do is point your potential leads back over to this page where those products are available. So any point down the road, when they're getting those automated emails from you, when they're going through your email sequence that is going out on automation, this whole thing, do you realize that this is operating? This is bringing you in sales. This is converting your potential leads into paying customers when you're out at the park with your kids, when you're out at dinner with your family, when you're out at the movie theater, when you're out at the theme park, when you're out at the beach, when you're sleeping. This is what is working in the background for you 24/7. This is what is working around the clock. This is how sales come in passively. This is how money comes in passively for you and your family. And we give you for free this whole entire automation process, the web pages, all of those emails. That is highly converting. That is a proven system that converts potential leads into paying customers. So this automation system, it's about 90 to 95% done for you. There's a little bit of setup. Again, those two things that you need to do for the setup are to plug in your own payment gate or your own domain name, which is the name of your website. This is empoweredpassiveincome.com. You would have your own website with your own website name. You're just going to simply plug that in. We give you all of those videos to be able to follow along. And then the other piece of that is to plug in your own payment gateway so that when your potential leads, when your customers land here on this page, they're able to click and you're able to get that payment directly. You're able to get those $900, $600, $300 that I've been mentioning directly at that 100% profit. You're not making somebody else rich. It's not an MLM and you're not the little hamster on the wheel doing all of the work and only getting a small piece of the profit. That is all happening because you've taken the time to set up your automation system. That setup, now this can vary depending on, what your, I guess, work ethic maybe is the way to say that. For me, I had it set up in afternoon while I put my baby down for a nap. I'm like, I've got my kids coming home for the summer. I have got to have a way to bring in passive income for my family. I put her down for a nap. I'm like, I'm going to follow along with our step by step videos. I put her down for a nap, followed along with those videos, and essentially had this whole automation system set up before she had even woke up from her nap. Like I was able to have that set up, get her up, go and pick up the kids from school. This automation system was out there working for me by that afternoon. Like how would that change things for you to be able to start bringing in money passively for your family and have an automation system like this that is all set up today? Like that could be set up today. You could follow along with these videos. Literally anybody can do this. We've got story after story inside of our community. People, pushing 80 years old. I just saw a story recently. I believe the woman, 77 years old, went through, followed along with these videos, got this set up, and is having money come in. We've got another guy, I think 78 years old, and I mention him every day because that is so encouraging to me that anybody can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. If somebody like me can do it that hates tech, that doesn't even know how to operate the remote for the TV, I'm going, okay, which remote? Why do we have 3 remotes? And I'm handing it off to a kid. Like if I can't even do that, but I can walk through this setup, once it's set up, it's done. You don't have to come back in and touch this. Once you've got your domain name plugged in there, once you've got your payment gateway plugged in there, that's done. And you can check that piece off the list. And this whole automation system, again, that we give you for free, this is happening in the background. This is what is bringing you in your sales. This is what is out there working for you around the clock. For those of you who are just hopping in here, my name is Lee Meyer. I'm a mom of 4, and I got done with trading my time for dollars. I got done of being stuck in that impossible situation of going, okay, money, making a few bucks here, a few bucks there. This is not stacking up fast enough to where I want to be. This is not stacking up fast enough to be able to keep up with all of those extra bills, all of those medical bills, all of those repair bills, all of those car repair bills, all of those things that need done around the house. And so to be able to bring in $900 sales, to be able to bring in $600 sales, to be able to learn the skills of daily pay, to be able to learn how to leverage an automation system that is out there working around the clock for me, getting me my time back has been huge. So to get this 6-figure blueprint, to learn exactly what it is that I'm talking about, I had no idea 4 months ago that anything like this existed. I had no idea that there was a solution out there for me to give me my time back, to be able to bring in actual real amounts of money that stack up fast. So empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to go. When you get here, you're going to see a place to put in your email. You're going to put that in. And on the very next page, that is where you get the 6-figure blueprint video. This is going to explain exactly how this 6-figure blueprint works. It's going to show you how easy it is to make even $10,000 like this month. We're on October 3rd. We've got, I don't know, 29, was my math right? 28 days left of the month. That is still possible for you, even as a beginner, even as somebody who is brand new to the online space, even as somebody who has zero tech skills, to be able to bring in those amounts of money with the system, because you're starting with products that are already in demand. You're starting with products that are already done for you. We give you for free, again, this automation system, those web pages, all of that sales funnel that is highly converting. All you have to do, because these products are checked off your list, they're done, you get what is called the master resale rights. With those, that's how you're able to bring in $900 and to be able to get 100% profit from that. That's how you're able to bring in $600, $300 and make 100% profit from those, is with those products that are already done for you, that you have the rights to resell. The other piece of that is that automation that we give you that is done, that is a proven sales funnel, a proven way to be able to convert somebody who is just finding out about you, just discovering your website, and it is working to convert them over into a paying customer. That is all running in the background. That is what your freedom machine is. This is what I call my freedom machine, because that is what brings in this income passively. This is what gets you that time back with your family. This is what breaks you free of having to be limited to the amount of time that you have in the day, because that's where I was. That's where I was going, okay, I'm running out of time. There's not enough time in the day to be able to bring in the amount of money that I need to be able to cover all of those expenses, to be able to make it through the month, to be able to pay for all of those bills that kept popping up month after month after month that were leaving me stressed and anxious and worried, to be able to bring in 900, 600, 300 at a time, 100% profit, where it actually stacks up, where it actually puts a dent in things. I'm going to go ahead and erase this so I've got a little bit more room here. Again, I am so excited about this, so passionate about this, because I see this working. I see sales coming in, following this process that literally anybody can follow. And I get so excited every single day going inside of our community and seeing the wins from this, seeing people who are brand new, seeing people who have no prior experience, seeing people who have no tech skills, seeing people who are, were on the verge of homelessness, had lost their jobs, like lost both of their jobs. And then to be able to follow this blueprint step by step by step by step and have success with it, have that money coming in for their family passively, where they're not having to worry, where they've gone from struggling, where they've gone from just getting by, and they have more than enough, where they're able to go out and pay for a house in cash. Like, that are some of the stories that are coming out of our community. We've actually got 41,000 plus people inside of our community. That shows you that there is proof in the pudding, as they say, that this works. All right, so with this automation system, the way that automation system works, that is out there in the background working for you around the clock. Once you get that set up, it's done. It's out there working for you. And again, this can be set up today. We've got some people, might take them a little longer, but for me, I was working under pressure of, it was nap time. I needed to get this done because my kids were coming home for the summer. This was like the end of May, 1st of June when I was getting this all set up. And to be able to have that set up and get that set up in a single afternoon, having gone the route of trying to put together my own website, coming up with my own products, and it taking years and years and years to get to the place where I was profitable, to even get to the place where I saw my first dollar, versus this, where you're given a product, you're given that automation system, you're given everything you need to be able to start making money right away. And that is what I run into over and over again, is people saying, hey, I need a way to be able to make money now. I need a way to be able to bring in income now. And that is the exact place that I was in as well. And that is what this system does for you, is it gives you that way to be able to bring in money now. There's countless thousands of stories inside of our community of people barely getting started and on their first day, like barely got their automation system set up, are already seeing money come in. They're already seeing $900, $600, $300 hitting their bank account. This is why this is so exciting to me, having gone through the struggle of setting up my own website, having gone through the struggle of creating my own products, and it taking years and years and years and years. I only wish I would have had something like this long ago. I only wish I would have had something like this when my kids were little, and I wouldn't have missed out on so much time with them. So to be able to have your products done, your automation done, this leaves you with one final thing. And this is where this 2-hour workday comes in, because with this passive income stream, this is not about you never lifting a finger. Yes, you have to do some work. Yes, you have to put in some time, but this is that 2-hour day. And because you have that automation system already done, because you have your products already done, this is all you have to worry about. The only thing that is left for you to worry about on a daily basis is getting your website out there into the world, getting your website out there and discovered. This is that 2-hour workday. This is where that 2 hours of income earning activities, you're focusing on income earning activities during these 2 hours. You're focusing on anything that will get your website out into the world, to get it discovered, to get leads inside of that automation system, and to convert those leads into paying customers. All you have to do, you realize with this system, is to get leads over here into your automation system. Again, we show you how to do this. We show you how to do this discovery process, whether it's through faceless branding, faceless marketing, where you're not having to show your face, where you're not having to, put yourself out there. If that's something that you're like an extreme introvert and you can't, I totally understand that. And so we show you how to do that. We show you how to build an entire brand that is faceless. We also show you how to create videos, how to create content, how to create short form content on places like TikTok, on places like Instagram, on, maybe Facebook. I don't even know the technology over there, but we show you every single platform how to create your content that is going to get it out, get your website out there and get it discovered and get leads into your automation system, because that is where the money is at. That is where the money is at, is having leads inside of that sales funnel, growing your email list. We show you exactly how, step by step by step by step, how to get discovered, how to get out there and stop the scroll of your perfect customer. We show you how to get in front of the 5 to 5.5 billion people who are already on the internet, who are hanging out on social media for free. So with this discovery system, you're never going to pay to get your website discovered. You're never going to have to pay for ads. You never have to have an ad spend or anything like that. Everything inside of our discovery system is free, is organic. You don't have to pay. You don't have to have any extra expense, any ongoing expense. So when I say 100% profit on $900 sales, when I say 100% profit on $600 sales, on $300 sales, that is happening because you do not have any ongoing expenses. You do not have any ad spend. You're not having to pay for anything on a monthly basis. This is what truly 100% profit. When I say 100% profit, like that is exactly what I mean. With this discovery system and the 2-hour workday, there's a few different options to be able to get your website out there, to be able to get your website discovered. And the first is through what is called copy and paste ads. Like this is kindergarten stuff here, right? If you can copy and paste, you can post to what are called free ad sites, copy and paste free ads. And with these are websites where hundreds of thousands of people are visiting every single day. And by copying and pasting a free ad over to that ad site, you're having that ad. And then you're in that ad, you're also having a link over to your website. You're inviting whoever is looking at the ad. These are places where people are going to look for business opportunities, where they're going to look for jobs, where they're going to look for ways to make money for their family. And they're headed here. And you're going to have a call to action in that ad to go back to your website. That is going to get them to your website. That is going to get them inside of that automation system that we've been talking about. That is going to get them inside of that proven sales funnel that is taking people from just finding out about this blueprint, about exactly how this works, and then converting them into paying customers. That is exactly what you're doing with those free ads. And again, this is like kindergarten level stuff here. If you can copy and paste, like I hope you can, I know you can, then you can copy and paste to these free ads and get leads inside of that proven sales funnel that is converting for across our community at a huge conversion rate of 1 in 20 on average. That is incredible conversion rate. 1 in 20 who are getting inside of that automation system are purchasing. What that means for you is that you only to get to that place where you're seeing daily pay, where you're seeing $900 come in on a daily basis. The only thing you have to do is get 20 leads inside of that automation system a day to start seeing that daily pay come in. Do you realize that $900 a day, when you get to the point of having learned the skills to get that daily pay, when you get to that point of learning all of the skills that we teach inside of this program, to be able to stop the scroll of your perfect customer, to be able to create content, to be able to have a call to action? When you learn these skills and you're seeing that daily pay, do you realize $900 on a daily basis? That is $6,300 a week. And that is $328,000 a year. Like, what would that do for your family? That is exactly what we teach inside of this discovery system, is how for you to be able to attract 20 people a day, because that is all that it takes on average across our community to be able to start seeing that daily pay come in with that proven automation, highly converting sales funnel that we give you. So one of these routes to go is through those copy and paste ads. Simply copy and pasting, you're going to have that call to action to go over to your website. That is what is getting leads inside of your automation system. The other route that you can use that is also free is through social media. And there's a couple different routes to go with this. For the first one is, for sure, 3 pieces of content per day, to post 3 pieces of content per day. For me, I decided, hey, I'm going to test this out on TikTok. I didn't even have the app on my phone, you guys. Like, I had to go and get the app. I had to go and create an account. I literally wanted to start brand new from scratch to see how it all worked, to see how it worked with people who didn't know me, with an audience who didn't know me. You guys over here on YouTube may know me, but over here on TikTok, I love you guys, but I had never even been on the app before. I had never used the app before. I didn't even know what the plus sign was to go and create these 3 pieces of content. So I literally started brand new from scratch, 0 followers, went through our trainings inside of the program, went and learned how to create these pieces of content. Again, I did not even know how to press the plus sign. I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what it did, but I learned step by step how to create those pieces of content, how to have a call to action in those pieces of content that would drive leads over into my website and into my automation system. And this is where I saw money start to come in, people going, okay, I just discovered you, just found out about you, just landed on your website, and then going within minutes, going and purchasing, within minutes going of, okay, I just discovered you, just landed on your website, clicking over to that sales video, liking what they see, going, and then on the next page, going and purchasing. That is happening because of just simple pieces of content posted to social media sites. The other piece of social media, with the 3 pieces of content, by the way, you need to be consistent. You need to be committed to the process, but I can guarantee you that that does work. If you stay committed, if you stay coachable to what we teach you, you will have leads coming into that automation system and you will have people converting over, but you have to stay consistent. You have to stay committed to the process. By the way, we've got 6-figure and 7-figure mentors, mentoring that is happening on a daily basis. You can go into the community. The calendar, I just looked at it yesterday. We've got literally things happening every single day of the week except for Friday, but some days, multiple things. tech calls. We've got mentoring calls where there's live and interactive, where you're put in breakout rooms. You're able to connect with other people. You're able to get mentoring from 7-figure income earners. This has been so helpful to be able to have success creating these pieces of content. This is what has been helpful to me, to have that access to mentoring from that caliber of mentors and to have that on a daily basis. The other piece of the social media, so those 3 pieces of content, those are what I post every single day over to TikTok. That's where I am posting those, but it can be on whatever social media platform where you may be active or maybe where you want to grow your business. It could be LinkedIn even. It could be Facebook. It could be Instagram. It could be Pinterest. It could be YouTube. Wherever that is, you're going to be consistent with posting those pieces of content there. The other route, which is what I'm doing right now, is to go live. Now, the alternative to the going live, if you're like, hey, I can never do that. I was in your exact shoes, by the way, a few months ago. But the alternative to going live is to do these copy and paste ads that we just talked about, where you're copying and pasting over to free ad sites. This is just the route that I chose to go because it's easy enough for me to hop on. I did not think that I could do this, but I realized how excited I am about this. I realized how excited I am to see other people succeed with this because I saw that change in my own life. I saw this work for myself. That is why I am so passionate about showing up every day. I'm here every day to talk about this because I have seen it work for myself. And I'm not just seeing it work for myself. Like, I'm not somebody special, but you can go inside of our community and you can go inside of our community, like every 5 minutes, you can refresh, and there's more wins being posted, like every minute, more wins of people who are bringing in thousands of dollars for their families, people who have hit 100,000, people have hit 200,000, people have hit $400,000 through this program by following this discovery system, by having this automation system out there working for them, by having products that are already done for them that they didn't have to go out and create and wait years and years down the road to, come up with something on their own, come up with a website on their own, come up with a sales funnel, trial and test and error. But they're starting with a proven system that is already, that they know works. If something's working, why go and reinvent the wheel? Why go and mess with anything? Why go and try and come up with something on your own when instead you can start with products that are already done for you? If you guys realize like what this is, this can literally save years of your life. This can save years of you getting started where $1.2 billion is being spent every single day. This is exactly how $10,000 this month is possible. This is exactly how having a 6-figure business, like we show you how inside of the program to actually hit 6 figures in 6 months. Imagine what that would do for your family. I'm getting ready to hop off here so I can tell my husband goodbye for the day before he heads out to work. But I want to leave you with one final question of what would that mean for you to be able to learn the skills where you're able to have $900 sales coming in, where you pick up your phone and you're just in shock of going, I just had $900 come in. What would that do for you? And you get to that place where you're starting to see that daily pay coming in. You get to that place where you're learning the skills. You're showing up to our coaching calls. You're showing up to all of our mentoring. You're being coachable. You're being consistent. You're learning these skills to be successful in the online space. You're learning how to automate your business. You're learning how to follow that 2-hour workday. You're learning how to use that attraction marketing so that your customers are coming to you. And then from there, that automation system takes over. You guys, you only have to do about 2% of the work because that automation system's out there the rest of the day working for you. And you get to that place where you're starting to see this $900 on a daily basis. This is $6,300 a week and $328,000 a year. What would that do for your family? How would that make you feel? You start now. We've got 3 months left of the year. You're starting to see money coming in. You maybe even hit that $10,000 in October. Now, I can't promise anything because this does depend on your work ethic. This does depend on your ability to be coachable. This does depend on your ability to be consistent, to be committed to the process. But 10,000 is totally possible this month. And you start learning these skills. You go through October and you go through November, you go through December, you're starting to see $900 come in more and more and more consistently. You get to January 1st, and this is coming in on a consistent basis. You go through 2025, you get to the end of the year, and you've got $328,000 in your bank account, all because you decided to learn the skills to be successful in today's world where everything is going online. You learn the skills to have daily pay. You learn the skills to use attraction marketing. You learn the skills to have a fully automated business. And you get to the end of the year, you've got $328,000 extra dollars in your bank account. What would that do for you? So Lee Meyer, empoweredpassiveincome.com. This is where you're going to go to learn the six-figure blueprint. You're going to learn exactly how this works. When you get there, you're going to see a place to put in your email. Put that in, and that is going to take you on the very next page over to a video that explains exactly how this six-figure blueprint works. Watch that video all the way through. It's a short video, but I promise it's going to answer all of your questions. Watch that all the way through, and then underneath that video, there's a button. Click that button, and that is going to take you over to the 4 different products that are available to get started with this, to be able to have that passive income stream for yourself, to be able to see $900, to be able to learn those skills of daily pay, to be able to hit numbers like that, 328,000 a year. Like, what would that do for you? So empoweredpassiveincome.com. I am so excited for you. I'm going to wish you a fabulous rest of your day. Bye.